everyone, Adam here, and this is Horror Down Under, and today's movie is the horror comedy The Howling 3, released in 1987 and directed by Philippe Mora, who also directed Howling 2. But really, this is just a sequel in name only. It's not really connected to the first two, and there is a much more emphasis on comedy than horror. Even though there was comedic elements in the other two Howling films, this one's almost a full-on comedy with a little bit of horror. Okay, now comes the fun part, trying to explain the plot of this absolutely bonkers film. Alright, this tells a story of Gilboa, played by Imogen Ainsley, how do I describe this? A werewolf, kind of human hybrid. I mean, these werewolves are different than the other werewolves we've seen. It doesn't take the full moon to make them transform. In this, you can take stimulus or even flashing lights. But Gilboa wants to leave the small community town because she's just had enough of the way she gets treated by certain people. Of course, the name of the town is Flow. F-L-O-W. You spell it backwards. W-O-L-F. Yeah, isn't that clever? Leaving a community, a young man spots her, who's an assistant director on a movie called Shapeshifters 8. His name is Donnie. He's played by Lee Abayalos. In the city of Sydney. She spots her, and of course she gets cast in a werewolf movie because of course she does. So of course Donnie and Gilboa fall in love, and then she gets pregnant. Very quickly, I might add, because she's a were-marsupial. And that's what it actually says on the back of the Blu-ray cover here. Which means they're werewolves with pouches. Yeah, this movie is pretty insane. Yeah, so this movie has interspecies love. And this also has the character of Professor Beckmeyer, played by Barry Otto, who's been studying the were-marsupials. They soon find out there's a military plan to wipe out the werewolves. So that's the basic plot of The Howling 3. There are some really bizarre ideas in this. A very weird birthing scene. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You also get nun werewolves, a ballerina werewolf who transforms while she's doing the... Is it called a pivot? I don't really know ballet. As for the effects, they're okay. Obviously this wasn't a big budget movie. The special effects were done by Bob McCarran, who did work for Mad Max 2, went on to do Body Melt, also worked on Razorback. And I was watching the interview on the Blu-ray, had an interview with him, and he summed this movie up probably pretty good. He said it's crap, but it's good crack. It's got a positive review from the New York Times. It said, if you only see one werewolf movie this year. I will say this, though, I think it's probably the best Australian werewolf movie ever made. I'm pretty sure it's the only Australian werewolf movie ever made, so that's why. Yeah, this type of movie, I know some people will absolutely hate it. Personally, I enjoy it for what it is. It's kind of a silly comedy about werewolves that you don't take too seriously. And also features a cameo from a well-known Australian socialite near the end. If you've seen it, you know who it is. And watching the interviews on the Blu-ray, another thing is that Nicole Kidman was almost cast as Gilboa. The director said she wasn't werewolf enough, so yeah, which is, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Yeah, I mean, this was released just recently on Blu-ray here. I gotta say, the transfer is excellent. Yeah, and I don't usually show the Blu-rays when I do this, but they've cleaned it up real nice. This is the Umbrella release, who always usually do really good Blu-rays. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Horror Down Under. Let me know, have you seen The Howling 3? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.